Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Liberty and justice. Okay. Good evening. Today is the Environmental Conservation Board. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. We have an agenda we're going to follow. First item is Hilltop Realty, 164 East Lake Boulevard. Reconstruct existing house in same location and footprint. That's not you, is it? All right, we'll put them in case they're late. I think we're allowed to grant a permit without the mayor, aren't we? The only thing is we won't be able to
If
ask
it's,
them questions.
is this just a renewal?
No, it's a brand-new permit. Let's go to the next item first. ERTMI LLC, 272 East Lake Boulevard, renovate existing dwelling, garage, modified driveway. Okay. Please state your name and who you're here to represent.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Fontanilla, and I'm here to represent the owners of 272 East Lake Boulevard. Her name is Efrat Nizan, and I'm actually here to inform you guys about the comments also of the DEP regarding our submission of the site plan and the report. And that was addressed last week, and the comments came up last Thursday, and that was addressed, actually, sorry. That was addressed Tuesday, and then a couple more comments came up earlier today, which we've also submitted and responded to. I got copies over here if you guys would like to see.
We'll take a copy though. So what I have for your permit right now is there are no comments or questions from the public. We'll do the EAF. All DEP responses are in the file. We received something from Kristen Fontanilla.
That's me. Yeah, Christian Fontanilla.
Based upon the review of the submitted documents, DEP offers the following comments. It appears that the 5,000 gallon cistern might be oversized compared to the amount of rainfall volume getting into per hydrocad. Please confirm or revise as needed per our discussion today. You must have had a discussion with her. Also, please correct the inconsistency of the cistern size required between its detail and what is shown rain guard detail. The construction sequence note should say the DEP staff should be notified 48 hours prior to the pre-construction meeting. And per Part 1B1B of the Speedies General Permit, GP-0-20-001, the soil stabilization requirement for the east of Hudson watershed is different from other areas of New York. It states that the application of soil stabilization measures must be initiated by the end of the next business day and completed within 7 days from the current day the current soil disturbance activity ceased. Therefore, the erosion and sediment control note must be corrected to state the soil stabilization requirement for east of Hudson watershed, specific in part 1B1.B of the Speedies General Permit, GP 0-20-001 must be followed. The limit of disturbance line should include all the silt fence installations shown on the plan.
That's correct. We received those comments. We actually addressed them and sent that over to Mariam Zachariah, staff of DEP. I have not heard back because I think it was sent about the end of the day, around 5 p.m. But those were addressed and had no issue with addressing it. And we sent a response letter as well.
Do you have the comments from, she put the comments in here from the DEP.
Yes.
But there's more notes than those 5 or 6 that I read. There was 17 notes.
Yeah, so for the 17 notes, those from last week, and most of them were addressed. The 4 notes that you read earlier, those were from today, right after she reviewed the responses for the 17
he has
items.
a response to the original comments.
Thank you.
I only got one.
Okay.
And then this-
I got an extra copy if you guys need some.
We got plenty of paper.
Okay, that's good.
But if you have addressed the DEP comments and they're happy, you're going to address these comments and copy us on the response as well?
Yes, yep.
Okay. Has anything else changed on the plan since the last time you were here?
So the changes made were based on those comments, and one of the major changes are instead of collecting just half of the house's runoff, we were advised by DEP to collect the entire house. So what we did is we added a couple more leader drains on the back of the house, direct them towards the front of the house through underneath this slab and the crawl space. And so now the model of the drainage system will collect the entire house, the entire driveway, the guest house, and I believe the garage and the boathouse.
And those were all submitted for the file, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
And then another change is the size of the rainwater cistern. Instead of having a 5,000 gallons, we shrink it down to 3,500 gallon capacity because DEP thinks it's oversized, and based on our computations, it also shows that it's oversized. So we went to the appropriate size capacity
Well, what size did you reduce it to?
from 5,000 to 3,500. DEP wants the water to be evacuated within 72 hours of a one-year storm, so we cannot really store it for more than that. So we figured, well, let's just shrink it down to 3,500 gallons.
Okay. All right. Anybody have any other questions?
Nope.
Ed?
No.
All right. Do I have a motion to grant wetland permit number 1008 to Efrat Nizan to construct a house, to renovate the existing dwelling garage with the following conditions. One, the town wetland inspector to do a pre and post site visit for installation of erosion control. And two, provide a copy of the DEP approval letter upon receipt. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so you can get your permit, just gotta give us a copy of the
Approval letter.
DEP approval letter, okay?
Understood. I appreciate your time, guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you, you too.
Have a good evening.
All right, we have to do an EAF, and then I guess we'll do the other one if nobody's here. Will the proposed action create a material conflict with an adopted land use plan or zoning regulations? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in a change of use, intent, or use of land? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of existing community? No.
No.
Will the proposed action have an impact on the critical environmental characteristic that cause the establishment of a CEA? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affecting infrastructure?
No.
Will the proposed action cause an increase in use of energy? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impact the existing public-private water? Or
No.
Public wastewater? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impair the character, quality of important historic, archaeological, architect, or aesthetic resources?
No.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change to natural resources? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in increase to the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage? No.
No.
And will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? No.
No.
Okay. Let me just, before we call to order the next event, next application, I just want to make sure that there were any comments or anything. We could probably go ahead and do this. Let's just say, so, no comments, DECP letter attached, Fidelity AF sign permit. Okay, so there's really nothing, yeah, okay. So the next item is Hilltop Realty Corp., 164 East Lake Boulevard. There were no comments or questions from the public. The DEP, the New York City DEP letter is attached. If you remember, we asked them to reach out to the DEP for this particular location for the drainage basin. For the record, the DEP, New York City Department of Environmental Protection, has received your October 1st email submission regarding the above referenced activity. Upon review of the survey of property dated October 18, 2016, prepared by Eric J. Link of Land Surveyors, dated July 29 from your office, DEP has determined that renovation and reconstruction of the proposed residence in the designated Man Street area requires no permits or approvals pursuant to 18-39 of the rules and regulations for the protection from contamination, degradation, and pollution of the New York City water supply and its sources. If you have any questions regarding this matter. And so there were no comments from the DEP. And that's it. So do I have a motion to grant permit number 1007 to Hilltop Realty Corp. for the construction, to modify the existing house?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's just do the ECB, the environmental assessment. I'm just going to wing it here and just say, we're all gonna say no to everything.
Yeah, we could.
With no impact to the facility, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Next order of business is the meeting minutes. I cannot vote on the meeting minutes for August 1st. I was not here. So these are gonna be on hold until next meeting. Bob was not here. Okay. I think we may have land speed record tonight.
Yeah, looks like.
So do I have a motion to close the meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everybody. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather while we can. Good night.